Nothing says you care like crypto.
So guys, women are absolutely fuming. Broke girls are furious that men won't pay for dates anymore, and they are throwing a massive fit all over social media. Today's video comes from No Simps TV. His channel will be linked in the description so you can go check him out and support him. Watch to the end of the video to fully understand the implications of men refusing to pay for dates and spend money on women, and what this absolutely means for women and the future going forward. Don't forget to follow us on Rumble, because you really never know what happens on this platform or what will happen on this platform. Our Rumble is linked in description, so you can go check us out over on Rumble and follow us there. And now let's just go ahead and jump right into the video.
Hey, what's up? Welcome back to the channel, and today we take a look at men refusing to be the free meal guy for women. So let's jump into it right after you subscribe.
And they were to ask her out on a date, they'd treat her a certain way. They'd treat her amazingly, like they'd pay for her dinner, they would give her the utmost respect, they'd probably respond to her text within a timely manner. So my point of the theory is, you shouldn't accept anything less than that from a guy. If you like a guy and you want him to be your boyfriend, you would want him to treat you like you would treat a celebrity crush. So you should not accept anything less than that. If you know they're capable of treating some girl better, whether it be their celebrity crush or the girl next door better than you, they're not the guy.
So to be very clear, these women are not looking for partners. They are looking for simps. They are looking for men to take advantage of. What do the MGTOWs often say? If you treat her like a celebrity, she will treat you like a fan. Okay? She will never actually desire you. She doesn't want you because she's up there and you are down here. This is how modern women think. They all believe that they are celebrities. They all believe that they are on The Bachelorette and they are looking for their person. And there is a special person out there for them. And that person is going to give them everything that they want in life and make their lives happy and everything else. First off, we know that you are never supposed to look to others to bring you happiness. It doesn't matter how much happiness you feel when you're with a person, because all things are temporary. You must not look to others to bring you happiness. Rather, you must look to God. You must look to God, and you must look within. A lot of people don't comprehend this. You cannot make a woman happy. You have to think about this. Adam could not make a woman happy. God gave women absolutely everything in the Garden of Eden. There was nothing more than Eve could have asked for, because she knew of nothing else. And yet, what did the snake simply tell her? He said, if you eat the fruit, we will allow you, you will have the power of God. Now, here's the thing. I've always wondered if the story is completely true, and if the reality is if Eve didn't just lie and say that the snake tempted her, and then God cursed the snake by saying the snake would lay on its belly for all of eternity. How do you know the snake wasn't already laying on its belly? How do you know that God wasn't rebuking Eve privately by saying, I know exactly what you did. I know you're lying. So here's what I'm going to do. You're going to feed me garbage. Well, then this is how I'm going to give it back to you. Yeah, I'll curse the snake to lay on his stomach for all of eternity. And you damn well know the snake was already laying on his stomach. So you are basically, hashtag SOL, which means crap out of luck. Women did this. Guys, if God, who gave women everything, could not make women happy, then no man on earth can make a woman happy, because she will always want more. Even if she doesn't know what that is, she will still desire it. Even when women had everything in the Garden of Eden, they still wanted more. They still wanted to be like God. They did not even know what God's true nature was. They did not know what the power of God was. They didn't know what the responsibility of God was. Okay? And yet, they still desired to be God, because at the end of the day, it's always about more, me. And most of all, what have you done for me lately? You see, that's something that a lot of people don't teach you about women. It doesn't come down to how much you've done for them over the course of your relationship. You can be good to a woman for 20, 30, 40, 50, 60 years, and none of that matters, because the only thing she's going to focus on is what have you done for her lately. Historically, it was women who had to earn their value in the relationship because a woman without a man could not survive. In modern day society, because of the public system, the welfare state, that gives women public assistance system that gives women money and incentives to leave men and to use the state to extract wealth and resources from men. They basically feel like they're independent and they don't need no man. But you're seeing many women on social media revealing the truth that they are living off the subsidiaries of men. They're living off men paying their bills. They're living off men taking them out on meals, the foodies. They're living off men, and they basically gather up a bunch of men and then use these men to survive. It's a sick way of living. It's a sick and it's a shameful way of living that they are living, and many of these women live this way while they try to deceive men into believing that they actually care about them. Guys, it's total BS. That's why you shouldn't be spending money on women. You should be spending money on yourself. You should be investing in your business. You should be investing in cryptocurrency so that will grow over time, and you won't have to work anymore. You won't have to work. You won't have to put up with any of this BS that these people are putting out there. The financial world is transforming at lightning speed, and the opportunity to build life changing wealth is vanishing fast. Bitcoin has skyrocketed past $90,000 and even past 100,000, already out of reach for most people. But there's one specific cryptocurrency still poised to explode 100 times or even 1,000 times in the coming bull run. This is your chance to act before the masses catch on. With Donald Trump confirming a $1 trillion US crypto investment as a national reserve, you can't afford to ignore this moment. At Angry's Crypto Academy, we'll teach you everything you need to know, from buying and selling cryptocurrency anonymously to creating a decentralized bank account. Even if you know nothing about crypto, we'll guide you every step of the way. The clock is ticking, and this cryptocurrency won't stay under the radar for long. Don't miss your chance. Join Angry's Crypto Academy today and uncover the one crypto that could make you rich. Click the link in the description of the video to get started.
Absolutely. When a guy invites a girl for dinner, he should pay for it. He should show the utmost respect to her, and a girl should not expect anything less from him. On the flip side, the girl should be ready to sleep with the guy after the date, and should do everything the guy tells him to do, and a guy should not expect anything less from her. How does that sound? But we know most girls only use men for free meals and nothing else, as shown in this clip here.
I'm really upset because literally this man just brung me on a date and he's not paying for anything. Sir, we're gonna have to call the police. Sir, oh my God, they about to call the police on me right now. You was supposed to be paying for this and you're mad because I'm not what?
You're not sucking no dick.
What do you mean? This is a date, sir. No.
I'm not paying for nothing
Sir,
if you ain't sucking no dick.
Okay, I can give you my ID and I can come back tomorrow and pay for everything. I don't know what this nigga, I'm sorry.
We have a policy here.
Okay, he brung me on a date, okay? Put your hand down. Put your hand down. Put your hand down.
Well,
Put
listen.
your hand down. You
told
quit talking to me.
No.
Quit talking to me
You
because
need to make every inch disappear or this bill is not going to
is you
disappear.
fucking dumb? You think because you a rapper, I gotta be sucking on your dick? You got me fucked up and I'm taking this to court.
Well, take it.
All I had was motherfucking tacos.
Take it. Tell Judge Judy I ain't paying shit if she ain't sucking
Wow.
dick.
Now, if I recall correctly in this clip as well, she also does not have money to get home. So she does not have money to even get home because evidently he brought her there, and she left the house without even bus fare. This is crazy stuff. This is how women view life right now. They live life on such easy mode. They live so much off the simp economy, they thought they would be able to do this forever. They've now put themselves between a rock. They've put themselves between a hard place and a rock and a hard place. There you go. It took me a while to get the pun. And they're in trouble because as men, we spend decades learning how to survive, learning how to, deal with hardship and hard times and, be resilient. Modern women have no resilience. If you look at what the games look like in Western society today and how ugly the characters look, that's a perfect reflection, I think, of the way that modern women behave and act in society. even if we have individuals who are pretty on the inside, they are ugly on the out. They are pretty on the outside, they are ugly on the inside, and that ugliness seeps out. And more often than not, it's just all makeup. And their looks usually can't even compare to women from overseas who still have their femininity, who still take care of themselves, who still eat well and eat well, sleep well, and live decent lives. And they're not mentally ill because we have an extraordinary mental health crisis going on in Western society right now. A lot of these individuals are not sound mentally. A lot of these people should not be making any critical decisions. So you have these women who are going on dates. They don't even have money to Uber home. There was a video where a guy took a woman on a date and he basically said they were in Uber together, and he basically was like, he's not going to pay the $15 or $10 or $15 to have her dropped off at her home. Keep in mind, he paid for the entire meal. So she gets out of the car and she starts walking and saying that this guy gave her the ick, and she was like walking in like downtown at like midnight. So it's like midnight and she's walking downtown and saying that she doesn't like guys like this, they give her the ick that are so cheap. And it's like you could tell this dude just took her on an expensive date. He was like a Wall Street investor or something. And guys, I just want to quickly remind you that I've just launched Angry Guys Arcade. So listen up. You don't want to miss this. I've created a brand new space called Angry Guys Arcade, and it's where gamers and freedom seekers come to level up. Free members get gaming news, sneak peeks, and polls. Paid and premium members get exclusive posts, gaming deals, early access, and even direct tips from me, Angry Guy. Don't wait. Opportunities like this don't stick around forever. Click the link in the description and join Angry Guys Arcade now before you're left behind. So I created that for you guys. I thought you guys would enjoy that. I do tech reviews on there as well. So we talk gaming PCs. We also do deals. So learning how to get discounts on products. It's absolutely insane what I've created over there. Go and check it out. Check out Angry Guys Arcade. It's linked in the description. And took her on a date, spent hundreds of dollars on her, and along the way realized this girl was just using him. This girl had literally no interest in him. So he says, okay, yeah, I'm not going to pay for your Uber. You can get your own Uber. And now she is walking home at midnight and putting it on social media that men like him, give her the icks. And then you have a bunch of women that are like, yas, queen, yas. These broke boys, you need to stay away from these kinds of men. If he doesn't treat you like a celebrity, then don't have anything to do with him. If he doesn't treat you like his favorite celebrity crush, don't have anything to do with him. He should worship the ground that you walk on. Only date men who worship you. In other words, beta male simps that are going to give you everything you want. A lot of these simps don't have the money to subsidize these women. Most women think because they have all of these idiot simps following them on social media and giving them attention and giving them, $3.99 a month for them to basically give everything up in terms of photos and everything, like show everything off. They're high value. They don't understand. These men have just taken advantage of them. These men are just using them. They're like, I'm taking advantage of him. All right. No, they're taking advantage of you. You don't know who these men are. Of course, there are some of these idiots who spend like $10,000 for their favorite Only Fools crush. But a lot of these men, they're only spending a couple dollars a month, $100, $200 even. And these women have basically sold their souls. They can't go out back to the normal world and survive anymore. It becomes increasingly difficult for them to even, undergo the notion that they're going to return to the real world and get a real job, because after living on easy mode, going on these platforms, especially, they're going to go, guys, Only Fools leads to the streets leads to Only Fools. The church leads to the streets leads to the church. I keep warning you, it's a vicious cycle. Only Fools leads to the church. Again, it's a circle. It's a circle. It goes like that. So once these women are on Only Fools, and they can't make that kind of money anymore, and they're desperate, but they're like, I'm not going back to working a 9 to 5, or they can't go back to working a 9 to 5 because no one's going to hire them because they were on Only Fools, and now their tax records will always show that they were on Only Fools. So every employer will know when they run a background check on them that these are Only Fools models. what's going to happen? They can't even get a job at McDonald's. So where are they going to go? They're going to go to the street and they're going to start doing dates for money. And then they're like, oh, I'm only doing dates for money. I'm just going to the restaurant and hanging out with these men. Some of these men are like, much older than me. And we're just doing dates at the restaurant and we're just talking. And then I get the money and I'm able to save the money. And they think we are stupid. They don't think that we obviously know that they are involved in the world's oldest profession. It's like, lady, miss me with that. Stop trying to insult my intelligence. You are out there selling physical intimacy. You are an evening delight, as my Yumi likes to call them. It's a sad reality. But women did this to themselves. They chose this for themselves, and they're going to have to accept the consequences of this. All right? As men, the only thing that you should be focused on right now is getting your bag and getting right with the Lord Jesus Christ. I'm being so real because it is through him why we can do everything and anything. I'm telling you, there are so many times in my life where I feel like I have imposter syndrome and I cannot believe the things I'm able to do. And it's because I realize now it's only because of Jesus Christ why I have the power to do this, why I have the strength to do this, why I am blessed in the way that I am blessed. It's only Jesus Christ. You have to find God. For those of you that don't want that message, that's cool. You don't need it. But for those of you that needed it, take it to heart and put it into fruition. All right? Get right with God. Get right with God.
So he is refusing to pay for the meal, because she is not willing to sleep with him, and she herself has no money on her. It's crazy, isn't it, that she came to a date without any cash? At least she should have carried some of it for her own transportation at the very least, or maybe she was expecting him to pay for that as well. Cause that's the thing, if you expect a man to pay for everything, then he can expect some action at the very least. And this is actually nothing. This girl here abused the guy for not paying for her meal.
Well, I really appreciate it. Should I cover my half or?
No, I got
You sure? Oh, thank you so much. It was delicious. But I'm going to probably head up because it's late and I have to get up early in the morning. So.
Well, can I walk you to your room?
I don't know if they allow if you're not staying in the room. It'd just be easier if you. But I appreciate dinner and
I get it. Okay.
No, it's not like that.
I get it.
It seriously isn't. No, I mean, I don't fuck.
Man pays for dinner.
I don't fuck on the first date, and I feel like you've been kind of like, you've been acting like it this entire time. Like,
all right, you just wanted a free meal.
No,
Understood.
I have no problem paying for my own bill to avoid something like this.
Well, then go for it. Do it. Fuck it.
Are you serious right now?
Just do it. Pay for your own bill.
You're a fucking asshole.
So what happened to the independent, empowered, modern woman? He just asked you to pay for your own meal and nothing else. And the way she lashed out at him proved why most modern women deserve to be single. 'Cause they can't, for 1 second, appreciate a guy for anything. And that's why men are going abroad, to find their partners who appreciate them, as called by this woman here.
I was talking to my mother the other night, and I was explaining to her what the movement was about. She had never heard of it. And, after I gave her the explanation of why men are leaving westernized countries to find wives elsewhere, or even love elsewhere, or dating elsewhere, she said, oh my God, I have a friend, her son is doing that very thing.
Are you serious?
And basically having the best time of his life. He is dating the most beautiful, wonderful women that treat him the way women used to treat men. He meets their families, and the families absolutely adore him. They shower him in food and cakes and pies, very kind and loving and open to him, very unlike a lot of situations you find here in the United States. There's one woman in particular that he's more serious about now, and she washes his feet. I know that might sound extreme, but why shouldn't you wash someone's feet that you care about? She does his laundry. She's friendly, fit, and fun. All of that stuff that US women, claim is subservient or demeaning, or you shouldn't do that for a man.
What she said right there is nothing but heaven on earth for a guy, cause most men are simple creatures. If you cook them delicious food, do the laundry properly, take care of the kids in the house, and show them a little reciprocation of their effort from time to time, then almost every man will be satisfied with his relationship. And all these things I have listed are the mere basic duties of a woman, which most modern women say are demeaning and whatnot.
Okay, so I saw this TikTok that this man made, and we're gonna read him together. So it starts with these little slideshows of like pictures that say men are useless, whatever, boohoo, cry about it. And then I shit you not, the rest of the slides are like, who created your car? Who created electricity? I swear to God, there was one that said, who gave you your rights? I swear to God, like, who gave you your rights is crazy, coming from the same people who took the rights. This is actually how you sound. Okay, ready? Okay, oh, men are useless. Men are useless. Who built your car? Who made electricity? I feel like there would be another. So there's this crazy concept. Men actually chose to not allow women to do those things, so you guys actually just had to do it yourself. Well, I don't really care.
Yeah, why should you care? You have everything you want on your doorstep, cause there are thousands of men working to provide you with the services you need. And as far as rights goes, since the feminist movement, your powers have grown so much that now women like yourself can openly bash a guy and get away with it.
Y'all remember when women were out there saying that if they ran into a man or a bear in the woods, they would rather choose the bear? And now basically here they are and mouth still saying these things, but the reality is that they're in desperation mode right now. They will never admit that they're wrong because their egos are too large. I told you that when everything goes downhill, they're going to say femma what, femma who, femma. You're going to say feminism. They're going to say femma what, femma who, femma. Is that a new song? Is that a new dance? Did you mean FEMA camp? I've heard of those places. I don't want to go there. I've always been more for girly girl. I love Jesus. I want to be a wife and a mother. And I love ponies and My Little Pony and all the other BS. All right, they're going to try to gaslight you like they never had anything to do with it. I told you women are going to say feminism got us everything that we wanted. Now let's fight it together. And that's what you're seeing right now. A woman who dropped a video talking about why feminism basically, it's just not working out right now. They took her channel down. Just like that. I wonder for what. Guys, I told you, as soon as people start rejecting the cultural narrative, they go after you. When I was dropping content talking about women 24/7, I was getting over 100,000 views a day. 3 million views, almost 3 million views per month. As soon as I started talking about Blackstone, BlackRock, and these companies, all of a sudden my views tanked because they don't want you to know the truth. They don't want you to know who controls you, guys. All you got to do is follow the money. It doesn't take a genius. All you got to do is follow the money. All right. If you want to know who committed a crime, so guys, do you know how many unsolved cases where someone was Control Alt deleted and they solved that case by following the money? And you're like, following the money, yeah, because like for basically they're like, well, the person. What details do we know about the person who passed away? What details were what items belonged to the person who did it? Well, the person was found with their legs taped. Oh, so there was duct tape. What kind of duct tape? Oh, this kind of duct tape. Was it purchased online or was it likely purchased at a local store? Well, this type of duct tape was likely purchased at a local store. Let me ask you something. When the banks collapse, and trust me, it's coming, will you be ready? Imagine waking up to ATMs that don't work, bank doors chained shut, and millions of people left with nothing. No cash, no access to their savings, and no way to survive. But it doesn't have to be that way for you. That's why I created Angry's Crypto Academy, to teach you everything you need to know about crypto so you can protect yourself and your family. You'll learn how to buy, sell, and even day trade crypto for a living. Plus, we alert you to new crypto trends so you can profit before everyone else even knows what's happening. Right now, I've just published an exclusive investment guide inside the Academy, and it's linked in the description below. In it, I reveal the one coin that could make you a millionaire. A coin so revolutionary, it could change everything. If you missed out on Bitcoin and Ethereum, this is your second chance. This isn't just about financial freedom, it's about survival. When the system collapses and everyone else is selling, you'll be the one buying, prepared to weather the storm and thrive while others struggle to survive. Don't wait. This knowledge isn't optional, it's critical. The link's in the description. Go check it out now. What do you guys think? Broke girls are furious that men won't pay for dates anymore. Their bills, buy them food. They're basically done with this. These men are doing hashtag walk away. And just remember that nothing says you care like crypto. Let me know your thoughts and we'll talk about it in the comments. Like the video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. And if you like the video, share the video. And just remember that all roads lead to MWA, men walking away. And cheers.